Hello everyone, my name is the Synonym. How are you doing today? And this is the month of love. We are continuing our quest for love in today's adventure with the Heart of Tales. Apparently it's a medieval age game where hopefully I can date an ex-dragon, a stupid rich guy, or a sword. Now let's see which one I will fall in love with. My charisma must be rubbing off on you. You're becoming quite a wanted person. I'm going to assume you wanted to tell me more than that. Of course! While you were floundering around and trying to come up with excuses to get rid of our two guests, I came up with a brilliant idea. Instead of trying to get rid of one and then the other, maybe you can use the second guy as a solution to getting rid of them both. That's a great idea! Thank you, Sirith! You are amazing! That's why I love you! Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. So, what do you, are you suggesting that I try and get them to kill each other? Cool, yeah, it would be like in the real Dark Ages. Gladiator fights and all that. Perish the thought! No killing! Shame on you, Cindy. Listen, the knight wants training, the dragon wants a task. Huh? I'm suggesting that you get them out of your hair by giving them exactly what they want. Send the knight on a quest. When the dragon's recovered enough, send him to help. Oh yeah, that's cool. Maybe the knight in training, I forget his name, can ride on the shoulders of the ex-dragon. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be a sight to see. I would pay good gold for that. Have them look for trouble in the forest. Have them search for evil creatures to fight. But there's nothing evil out there anymore. I solved all the world's problems. Not including hunger, disease, the wage gap, but I got rid of most evil. Okay, maybe, but they don't know that. You got a better idea? Besides the telling them to get out of my home idea? You don't really think that will work, do you? Look at them both. They are just as determined and stubborn as you are. And that's saying something. I hate you. Fine, I'll do it. Good! Make it sound epic! Yeah, epic! I have no idea how to make things sound epic! God, I'm sorry. Also, you should probably keep it under wraps that he's a, dragon. The Cold Rail Knights have been known to kill dragons with a vengeance! Vengeance! I love vengeance! I came back to find coal, making something using my fireplace cauldron. A wonderful smell filled the air. Some sort of soup, but better than any kind I had ever made. After giving a bowl of it to the injured Dragon Man, yeah, Dragon Man, that's what I'm gonna call the guy from now on, the knight handed me a bowl. I tried it, I thought I might as well. This is really good. Thank you, Cindy. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cindy. It is truly an honor to be complimented by you. I was just making an observation. A good meal makes for a healthy body, and a good weapon is what's needed. The Knight Errant's mantra, verse 52. He turned to Mythamar. And what do you think, Mr. I'm sorry, what's your name? Mason. His name is Mason. Mason nodded. It's good. It's acceptable. Yeah, it's mediocre. It's fine. It's a very acceptable soup. But I like this guy. I like him a bit more. He's exactly he has my attitude. Far from affronted by these words, the knight turned away from the dragon. Listen, Sirith, I'm sorry again about what I said earlier. Might I look upon you again to properly inspect your craftsmanship? During this exchange, I was busy trying to come up with a strategy. It was at this point that I decided on divide and conquer. You can do better than that. Why not go outside and practice some swordsmanship techniques?
Oh, could I? Oh, that would be incredible.
It would be nice to be used for my intended purpose again, instead of cutting bread. It's been so long! He had no eyes, yet I knew he was looking at me as he spoke. With that, the boy took Sirith outside. Good, now I can speak with Mythamore alone. Before I could start, he raised an eyebrow at me, like, Mason? Mason? He who works with stone? Well, I can't exactly introduce you as Mythamore. Your name is kind of, well known in the, hating dragon community. So, you wanted an important task. Here it is. There's something stirring in the forest. Something dangerous! When you've recovered enough, I want you to search for clues as to what the source of this danger is. And what do you have so far? Whispers. That's hardly anything to go on. Hey, whispers are dangerous. I know that something isn't right. The ninth forest is different than what it was. I've always found it difficult to lie. What? No, you're an adventurer. You have to lie. That's in the job description, I'm sure. People would believe me. But the act itself was something I hated doing. I waited for Mythamore's response. I'll go tomorrow then. As soon as that? What if the healing potion takes longer to take effect? I'll make it work. I'm a man! I'm a man! I'm a tough, manly man. Or dragon. I'm a tough, manly dragon. I want to leave this hot forever, as soon as possible. I mean, come on, you came to kill me, then I saved you, and now you're just like, okay, whatever, man. This is your own fault. So do I. I'm also going to ask the knight to go with you. That won't be necessary. Yes it is. You were almost killed by a crossbow bolt. Yeah, you're kind of a loser. You don't seem to remember that you're not a dragon anymore. Fine, I'll travel with the idiot. Good. I love traveling with idiots. That's the name of my upcoming memoir. I found the knight swinging Sirith around outside. His swing was stiff, but incredibly quick. I had never seen someone swing a claymore with such speed. Make no mistake, what he lacked in experience, he more than made up for in eagerness. He wanted to be a knight, and there was nothing that could dissuade nor stop him. Because there's nothing more powerful than determination. Yeah, baby, I love determination. I eat it for breakfast. I knew this. Little did he know that every dream becomes a curse. Oh no, I'm getting super existential again. I gotta stop that. Do it again! Whee! Speed and courage, paired with cleverness, will make you a force to be reckoned with. The Knight's Errand mantra, verse 27. What was his name again? I don't know. Was John? Cole! Yeah, Cole. Would you do me a favor? Anything! I want you to go on a quest for me. Is to go into the forest and get yourself eaten by wolves. And, also find clues to an imminent danger if you can. A strange sternness and seriousness entered Cole's face, and he gestured to his heart. I vow to go on this quest and carry it out to the best of my ability. Okay, we don't have to be that serious about it, man. You'll have to travel with the Mason. He's not easy to get along with, but I think you will need someone to help you fight! Aside from Sirith.
You mean I get to carry Sirith?
Oh, wait. You mean you won't be accompanying us? Correct. But being able to observe a real adventurer like you on the job would help me gain a perspective on how to improve myself as a knight. I'm sorry, I have taxes to do, I wasn't sorry at all. But I'm not going back to adventuring. Go with Mason, okay?
Certainly!
Young knights, learn to love the kind and the coarse, so that your honor grows. The Knights, Erwin Montour, verse 77. You'll start tomorrow then. Methamore was indeed well enough to walk. I would have objected to sending him out on a fight in his condition, but seeing as I knew there was no real danger, yeah, I'm sending these fools out on a snipe hunt. What do you see? My view was somewhat limited, as I wasn't really there with them. In reality, I was still in my home while they were in the woods. A Skywing? A saccharine stone I had found on one of my travels was imbued with magic. Ooh, magic! I love magic. It allowed me to contact Sirith when we were far apart. So it's kind of like a telephone, you know? Maybe if the king gave me a telephone from the future, maybe, you know, things would be a lot quicker and smoother for me. Why the stone only linked itself with Sirith was a mystery. Oh, what? Oh, really? Oh, it's a mystery, huh? It's not because the writer made it like that, but no, it's a mystery. It can never be solved. That even the most experienced merchants and lore masters couldn't identify. That's me. I'm the Synonym, lore master. But suffice it to say, it proved useful. My view was limited to a vague vision of themselves in the forest, but it was like viewing a dream. Details and elements were missing. I always had a sense of seeing with a confined view, like looking through the visor of an ill-fitting helmet. Nothing yet, just trees. We'll let you know if we see anything. Farewell for now! With that, the vision faded. I felt, kind of guilty because I'm sending them out on a fool's errand. But this was a very short-term solution to my problem. A false task would keep them occupied and out of my home. But, once they spend a day finding nothing, what would happen next? I wondered how I let myself agree to such a plan. Then a thought occurred to me. Did Sirith come up with this plan because he also wanted to go back to adventuring? You know what? Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yes, he would. He would definitely do that. The turncoat! I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna place him in the fire and watch him melt as he turns back into the stone he came from. Eesh, sorry. I decided to take a nap. I've been so busy. I haven't had my usual 10 hours. 10 hours? What are you, a novice? I sleep for 14. You need to catch up with the pros, Cindy. A hermit has to keep up with these sorts of habits. Oh, I like you, Cindy. You and me, real soulmates. Cindy! Ah! What? No? What? What is it? Well, we found something unusual. A boar attacked us out of nowhere! In fact, several animals attacked us unprovoked. As if the animals are going mad! This sort of thing hasn't happened since the Dark Age. Okay, wait. You mean that there's actually something wrong? Methamore seemed to have heard that. We also found an abandoned camp. It looked as if it had been torn apart by creatures of the night. Whoever used this camp had to leave in a hurry. They left many important things behind. Like this map we found. He held it up. I tried to focus on it, but I couldn't see it properly. What is it a map of? It is a map of the Ninth Forest with several markers. One of those markers points to where we currently are, so I guess the others are various campsites. Obviously. So, what should we do next, Cindy? Come back to me. I need to rethink our strategy. And bring the map. After inspecting the map, I decided the best course of action was to send Methamore and Cole to the nearest marked campsite. To prepare for that, I went to the village to visit the local miscellanea shop to buy some supplies. Cindy! Welcome to my humble shop. Why is there dirty underwear on the wall? Mr., Mrs., whoever? In a bustling city nearer to the king's castle, this indeed would have been a shop too humble to survive. But in a village this small, it was the adventurer's best ally. Hello, I need a couple of healing potions. Ooh, it's red. I love potions. More already? What on earth have you been doing, Cindy? Returning to hero work? No, just, in preparation. You never know when you might need them. Ah, how very true. Either way, it keeps my business flowing. I also need some clothes. Oh yay, clothes. I love clothes. I found a folded up bundle of clothes that looked fitting. I could tell that they would be inexpensive, yet they hinted at the fanciness of a nobleman and were lined with a strong material. These will do. Oh, I don't think those will fit you. They're for a taller personage. Yes, someone like Mythamore. I'll buy them anyway. Very well. Anything else, dear? Oh yeah, I want that pie. That looks great. No, I want the pie. Give me the pie. Alright. It was the same ritual. The same thing I said just before leaving any shop in this village. Food, clothes, it didn't matter. Just get in, buy what I intended, and then return home. That was how I liked it. I don't like talking to people. People are weird and strange. And everyone had grown accustomed to my ways. Oh, there's something I want to ask you before you go. Will you be attending this year's All Fools Day? Well, I am a fool, so sure. There will be food and drink, laughter and dance, bards and jesters will be coming to tell the tales. Please don't say no this time. You were sorely missed last year. I couldn't exactly say that I was busy. I'll try to, that's all I can say. Oh, goody! It's not a yes, it's a try. It wasn't a no, either. Fine, whatever, goodbye. Don't invite me to things. I want to stay home and drink and sleep, that's all I want to do. Where's Sirith and Cole? They're practicing outside again. I gave Mythamore one of the healing potions, and he downed the entire bottle within seconds. I also bought you some clothes. Ooh, awesome. I handed him the bundle, and he took it like the clothes would shatter into 1,000 pieces if he accidentally dropped them. Why are you helping me? He gave me a look, and I realized just how important the question was to him. I don't know. It tired me that he still didn't understand, but I tried to explain it in a way that even he could comprehend. Because it felt like the right thing to do. I try to help others. And staying hidden in this hovel in the middle of nowhere, is that helping others too? Well, yes, I'm a hermit. I did my good deeds for my lifetime. I just want to stay inside and, not talk to anyone. I want to be Howard Hughes, man. Who doesn't want to be Howard Hughes? He was rich and famous and, he was awesome, I guess. In a way, I like my privacy. Exactly, I like my privacy. I love privacy. Huh? What? Who is that? Oh, no, I'm not going crazy. Which is why I've come to realize the real reason as to why you're doing this. You're helping me to manipulate me. Huh? Oh, really? Tell me, how does helping you do that? You want a reward of some sort. That's why humans do anything. You think that helping me will benefit you in some way. That's why you didn't let me die. Greed doesn't drive the actions of all humans. Well, me, I do. Yeah, I do what I do for the sake of being good. I didn't say greed. I said reward. Is there a difference? It makes a world of difference. You of all people should know that. For instance, you sent me in that quotation machine on a fool's errand just so that you could have a reward. Some peace and quiet. You know what? Yes, if that makes me a bad person, then I am evil. Okay? You win. He knew. Well, okay, he's not an idiot. You can't deceive a deceiver. You didn't think I was smart enough to realize what you were up to, did you? You forget, I'm not that idiot of a knight. I'm not a short life like you. I am the Earthburner! You betray your own insecurities and confusion. You are not an Earthburner anymore. You are a man in over his head. A man who only survives with the help of the friends that he says he doesn't need. His eyes grew darker. I'm gonna kill you! Wrong. You manipulated and harmed others because it was more convenient for you. I tried to do my best, okay? And that's all anyone can really ask of themselves. I wielded my sword to defend myself and others. Are you saying that in all your adventures, you've never killed the wrong person? You and I are both murderers! But we are not the same. If you were ever a real hero, you would have found another way besides murder. Really? You're giving me a lecture, dragon? The murderer of innocent folks? Most creatures, humans, goblins, even dragons, die without purpose. It is always a tragedy to someone. He looked up sternly as he mused. But in your world, creatures do die with a purpose. To grease the gears of fate with their blood, moving things forward as the humans can have a new reason to fight. Someone you like is killed, and you must avenge them! You kill someone that you hate, and it's often celebrated. You kill, then say that you had to. Look at this hero! She killed the dragon! Shower her with gold! Says the dragon who searched the ends of the earth for me to quote-unquote get his revenge. Because I stole from him. Exactly, you're not in a position to criticize me. You know, maybe if you're, nice to people, maybe you can have a right to judge me, but meh. You've killed how many adventurers? How many lives have you taken? I was never trying to be known as a hero. I defended myself from every would-be hero who would try to slay me for their fleeting moment of fame and glory. Well, that's what I love. I love fame and glory. Fame and glory is the only thing in this world that matters to me. And every little thief I've caught, I have burned to ashes. At least I have the courage to say that I've killed, because it is my nature. Because it was the best decision for me. Okay, yes, hey, okay, sociopath, okay. That's a cruel thing to say. It's an honest thing to say. So that's why you stopped, isn't it? I was getting sick of this. Okay, I'm done taking your shit for today. I'm going out. If only I could kill you. Oh, well, that's... Well, thank you. You are the best house guest ever. You realize that was my plan for revenge, don't you? The vow made by my ancestors is the only thing keeping me from doing so. Well, I like that guy. He's my kind of guy, He mutters that he's gonna kill people, he steals, he murders, and he lectures others. He's my kind of guy. Sarah and Cole were taking a break, but as soon as they saw me, Cole bolted up from his seat. Oh! We were just having a short rest. A knight must rest to be fully awake. The knight's sandwich mantra verse. Okay. Go right ahead, I'm not gonna stop you. Oh! You realize I sometimes spend days sleeping long into the afternoon? What? It's one of the perks of being retired. You should try it. Never. I'll always be adventuring. I've heard tales of knights who adventured at the age of 100. Only death will make me stop. I was going to actually ask you if you ever plan on taking up your sword again. Why? Because the world misses you! Trust me, the world is better off without me. I'm not a hero. But that's not true. The other knights look up to you as a beacon for justice and chivalry. Ugh. And what is justice? Oh, I'm gonna get into another lecture. I'm gonna have another, tete-a-tete with a guy about my own philosophy on the world and nihilism and hypocrisy. Okay. What? What is chivalry and justice? I've forgotten what those words mean anymore. Can you explain them to me? To do good? He said it like a question. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm gonna school you in philosophy, fool. It means, you follow the knight errant's mantra. As long as you follow them, then you know you're doing the right thing. The knight errant's mantra is a sham. It was meant to serve as a manual, but all it ended up being was an ideal. An unachievable ideal. But maybe it can be achieved. If I could just be like you. You shouldn't want to be like me. I'm not perfect. You're close to perfect, then. At that point, I was exasperated. The world is not all black and white. People's reasons for doing things, good and bad, can be a lot more complex than you realize. I know that already. I know all the evils in this world. The killers, the pillagers, the swindlers, the monsters, and the darkness. Then why can't you see the darkness within me? Because he was Cole Cardwell III, of the Cardwell family. He had been born with the means to become whatever he wanted to become. He wanted to become a knight. He became a knight. He wanted training. He can afford training. But becoming a hero? Now that required something else. His privileged life made him naive. He couldn't help it. It was just how he was formed. But his golden smile and his bright eyes were dull if he faced what I had faced. There was something I found tragic about that. I'm sorry, but training can only do so much to prepare you for the world. Making a trek on your own to my house, where I live in a hermit-like state, doesn't suddenly give you the perspective of what it's like to live on the road. Do you know what it's like being brought up in a wasteland? Do you know what it's like to sleep on a damp floor with no hope of rescue? Do you know what it's like to grow up wondering if your life will ever improve? Do you? I'm sorry, I just wondered. No one can really agree what your upbringing was like. Some of the books say you started out as a farm girl. Some say that you were a princess whose castle was burned to the ground. Others say you were born from the sky. But that's just ludicrous. It's no one's business. You wanted my apprenticeship? You wanted to hear advice? Here it is. Turn back. Being a hero is not something that you want to be. I want to be a hero. Tell me something. Have you ever killed someone who you thought was a good person? Huh? Kill someone you believe to be kind and genuine. Kill someone who is weaker than yourself. Kill someone who begs for mercy. When you've done that, you'll understand why I stopped. Yeesh. Kinda tense. I'm going inside. Yeesh, so I'm gonna just alienate everyone, I guess. Then I remembered that I'd walked out of my home to escape what was inside my home. I was surrounded. Damn it! I watched the shadows of the trees outside my window grow longer and longer with the sinking sun. Do you know what you need most right now, Cindy? No, but I know that I need a break. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been part 2 of The Heart of Tales. Now that I've alienated everyone around me, I can finally go back to sleeping, drinking, and being alone. My forte. Anyways, have a wonderful month of love, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!